Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Dailymotion, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Thursday, March 12th, 2015, around 8:25 p.m. in Belica. And the sun's down. It's going to be a cold night. Going to be in the upper teens, lower 20s. Tomorrow going to be sunny, but about 40. And Saturday, cold rain, maybe some sleet or snowflakes to start off with, but nothing significant. Some news to report, sad news to report in the world of game shows. Gene, the dancing machine from the Gone Show, just passed away at the age of 82. So prayers to him. He was fighting diabetes the past several years. He had both his legs amputated, and that was very sad. Diabetes is a slow progressive disease. It needs to be cured 100%, just like all deadly diseases. And also, classic television fans, the Jeffersons will be making their antenna TV debut on a 24-hour marathon on April 4th, beginning at 8 p.m. And the Indianapolis Colts released running back Trent Richardson from contract. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject for the night, the personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is one of the most famous college basketball players of all time. Talking about Grant Hill, small forward. Grant Hill played 4 seasons for Duke Blue Devils, was one of the great Duke players of all time, and had a 19-year career in the NBA. Grant was born in Dallas, Texas. His father, Calvin, was an NFL running back for 12 seasons with the Cowboys, Redskins, and Browns. Calvin was the 1969 NFL Rookie of the Year for the Cowboys, had a decent NFL career. His mother, Janet, was a classmate at Wellesley College, a future former First Lady and U.S. Senator from New York, and former Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton. And Grant played high school basketball in Weston, Virginia, where he grew up. He was an awesome basketball player in high school, and he was recruited by many colleges like North Carolina, Georgia Tech, Virginia, and a few others, and he settled on Duke. And he played 4 seasons for the Duke Blue Devils as small forward. He was on the 1991 and 1992 NCAA men's basketball team championship, and he was a great defensive player. He won defensive player in college basketball 2 years. In 2 years, he was also in 1994 ACC Player of the Year. He was a one-time All-American first team, one-time All-American second team. He was probably one of the top 5 Duke Blue Devil players of all time. Very great player. Number 33 was retired by the Duke Blue Devils, and he was drafted at the 3rd overall pick in the 1994 NBA draft by the Detroit Pistons. And Grant Hill was kind of the new future player for the star for the Detroit Pistons, because Isaiah Thomas has just retired in 1994, and Grant spent his first 6 seasons in the NBA with the Pistons, and he was a consistent all-star for the Pistons. He won 1995 Rookie of the Year with Jason Kidd of the Dallas Mavericks. He was a perennial all-star. He kind of averaged about over 20 points a game. He was a real star, but the Pistons at that time were not the best team in the NBA. They were kind of, mediocre at best, and Grant didn't see a future for the Pistons as like a top NBA team. In 2000, Grant signed a long-term contract with the Orlando Magic, and he played 7 seasons for the Magic, but he was frequently injured and stuff. He missed a lot of time with knee injuries and leg injuries and stuff like that. He wasn't the player he used to be, and then he signed with the Suns in 2007, and he played for the Suns for about 5 seasons. He was like kind of his game was getting very good again. He wasn't the player he used to be, but he was a serviceable player, like a, average player, solid player for the Suns. He ended his career in 2012, 2013 with the Los Angeles Clippers. He came off the bench for the Clippers, and he retired at the end of the 2013 season. He made 7 NBA All-Star teams. He was one-time All-NBA team first team one time, and he made 4 times All-NBA second team. And he shared the 1995 Rookie of the Year, and 3 times he was a Sportsman Award winner for the NBA, and 5 times he scored in his career. He averaged 20 or more points per game per season, which was pretty good. And the career stats for Grant Hill: 17,137 points, which averages 16.7 points per game. Rebounds: 6,169 assists, averages about 6 rebounds per game. And assist, he had 4,252. He averaged like 2.1 assists per game. And after Grant retired, he went into the broadcast booth working for NBA TV as a color analyst and a reporter. And this year, 2015, Grant Hill will be the color analyst. He's going to be working games for the NCAA tournament with Jim Nantz and Bill Raftery. They're going to be the top announced team for the NCAA tournament on CBS, TNT, TBS, and Turner and True TV. He's going to call the Final Four and the national championship game. And Grant Hill will be eligible for the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame in 2019. And there's a big debate if Grant Hill's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He has, the decent stats to get into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot. I think it's going to be real difficult because he missed significant time a lot during the early 2000s. But I think with him being a 2-time NCAA champion in 1991, 1992, having a great college career at Duke, that might put him over the hump to get into the Hall of Fame, Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. But I think Grant Hill will probably go into the Hall of Fame maybe 2019 or maybe soon afterwards. He's going to be eligible the same year as Jason Kidd. They co-shared the 1995 Rookie of the Year for the NBA, so we'll wait and see. But Grant Hill is, probably the best Duke basketball player ever to have a great NBA career. That's my take on Grant Hill, and that's about it on that subject. And tomorrow, Facebook friends, YouTube followers, Daily Motion, and Twitter. 3 more video blogs coming. First video blog of the day will be about LRTA bus. That's Lowell Regional Transit Authority, bus 12 that goes from the Kennedy Center in Lowell, Massachusetts to Wilmington MBTA commuter rail station. Even though it's Tewksbury line, it goes to the Wilmington train station. Also, second video blog will be about the movie review, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and that was made in 1971. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about former college basketball coach and CBS and NBC Sports college basketball analyst, the late Al McGuire. And coming Saturday, WrestleMania reviews, beginning with WrestleMania 1. And Jerry Tarkanian and the third, I'm not going to review right now. Sunday begins my Montreal Expos personality profiles. Next week, because of WrestleMania reviews, which will be taking it up a lot, and I'm also going to do region by region for the NCAA men's basketball tournament, and that's probably going to be, some days will be might be 4, 5, or 6 video blogs because I have to predict what the NCAA tournament's going to shape out. That's my predictions. And it's coming soon, maybe in April, maybe April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, the Great Ones video blog. that will be about The Rock, Wayne Gretzky, Julie Broughton, and Heidi Pratt. And love the feedback. And if you anything want to shout out or plug, private message me, and I'll shout it out. And I plug it. Bye. Good night.